So here's hexane, a clear colorless liquid that we're going to take the boiling point of. I'm going to insert a thermometer with a slit into the test tube where the thermometer bulb is above the liquid, and I'm going to put in the total thermometer with the test tube into a water boiling bath. I'm going to watch for the liquid to boil in the water. And it's beginning to boil or condense as far as you can notice that the test tube, there we go, the liquid is boiling, and our thermometer is reading about 69.5 degrees Celsius for that. Okay, so that's hexane, its boiling point for that. Unknown liquid A, we're going to determine the boiling point of this liquid. I'm going to pour a small amount. There, I'm going to put in my thermometer and put it into the water boiling bath and wait for the liquid to boil inside the test tube as I begin to see it. And the temperature is increasing. Right now it's around 40, and we're going to wait until it heats up. The temperature is increasing. As you can see, the temperature has reached, the unknown A is boiling. There is some condensing coming on through the thermometer. And the temperature that we're reading is 80.0 degrees Celsius from the thermometer. Okay, so this is unknown A. Now we're going to do unknown B, and I'm going to pour some into the test tube. Going to put in the thermometer and put it inside the water bath. And I do notice the temperature is going up. Let's see. So the temperature is going up, and noticing that the liquid is beginning to boil. And the temperature is reaching above 60 degrees Celsius to about 64 degrees. Let's wait another minute or so before we can. I'm going to lower this down a little bit. Make sure the temperature stabilizes. It's still going up a little bit. temperature is 66.0. So that's unknown A and unknown B at a temperature of 66.0. Okay, I'm going to start mixing bromine into the test tubes, the 4 test tubes that we just pour in the solutions, the reagents in. So here is hexane with a few drops of bromine. And I'm going to protect it. I see an orange color for that. Okay. Here is the second test tube, cyclohexene mixed with bromine. And I mix with that. And it's colorless. Unknown A mixed with bromine. And it stays orange. And unknown B mixed with bromine. And the color disappears. Colorless. Of those solutions that remained orange, we're going to put it against the light and check back with them in a few minutes. That's not the bromine. Hexane stayed orange and unknown A stayed orange. So we're going to put it in the light. Meanwhile, we're going to work on the second set of reactions using potassium permanganate. So here's potassium permanganate. Oops. Nice purple color reagent. Okay. I'm going to put in the reagents in the test tubes. Hexane is in the first test tube. Cyclohexene in the second test tube. Unknown A in the third test tube. And unknown B in the fourth test tube. To them, I'm going to add potassium permanganate. So here goes hexane with potassium permanganate. And I'm going to mix it. Notice that I have 2 layers. The bottom layer is purple. The top layer is colorless. Here is cyclohexene with potassium permanganate. And I mix it. And I notice a brown layer at the bottom of the test tube. It's no longer purple, it is brown. Our unknown A with potassium permanganate. I notice 2 layers. Let's mix it. And I notice 2 layers, a purple layer at the bottom and a little bit purple in the top. And our unknown B with potassium permanganate. Went to the bottom. I'm going to mix it. And I notice a brown solution at the bottom. Cyclohexane and cyclohexene under the light. Hexane has purple, whereas cyclohexene has brown. Then the other 2 test tubes, unknown. Unknown A is purple, and unknown B is brown. After about 10 minutes under the light, notice that hexane changed to a lighter orange in color. Here's the bromine by itself, which is nice and dark orange. Hexane became a lighter orange. And unknown A, it's still like reddish, not as orange, but it has lightened it up when you compare the 2 of them together. Bromine, and it's not the same color as the original bromine. So it did react a little bit under the light. All right.